Hey everyone, it's me. I am on my way to go get the mail. I've only been home for 20 minutes. On my way to go get the mail. I also need to mail out that Menards rebate. That little 5-pound bag of dog food, I got $1.30 something in rebate that I gotta mail out. But I don't have any stamps, so I gotta get some stamps. I figure, well, since I'm... And then it started raining after I finished the route, so it's like, okay, whatever. Filled this back up. I've got a full tank. I figured out when this gets like down to 6 gallons of gas, the low fuel light comes on. Says I have like 100 and some miles to go, but the low fuel light comes on. It's like, really? Because it came on and it's like, but I still had 100 and I think it was like 150 miles to go until empty, but I filled this up. It was like $53 to fill this up. But I still had 6 gallons of gas in it, which was kind of odd to see that the low fuel light comes on when it reaches like 6 gallons of gas. And now I'm gonna have to wait for a train. There's 2 trains coming, one coming from one direction, one coming from the other. One's moving faster and the other one's kind of moving a little slow. And I really need to lay back down and get a little bit more sleep because I am tired. On the road from like 3:30, 4:30, like 5.5 hours. Hour and a half to do about a half hour there and a half hour there to get my papers, and then another hour and a half to do my route, which was 2 hours, and then another half hour to Delta to put the papers together. It wasn't hard to open that storage unit because I was able to figure out the door code for the gate. It just took a long time because there was more papers to put together. It took like an extra 10 minutes, and then my partner took the extra 10 because I was a little bit slower, because I don't know those streets in the Delta Swanton area. And you end up like 6 or 7 miles from Toledo, and it's like, really? And it's like, yeah, it's their paper, Toledo Blade, but they don't have a local driver out there. And supposedly in a couple weeks, we're going to continue doing that route, but in a couple weeks, they're supposed to be getting somebody to help on Thursdays. And my partner will be doing half of it, and then the other person would be doing half of it on Thursdays, and then on Sundays we do the whole thing. It's like, why don't they just find a regular driver for that route? Because that's what they really need to do, is find a regular driver. I don't have a problem doing the route that I've been doing because I'm so used to it because I've been doing it for months now, but that other route, it's ridiculous. You have to go 40 some miles just to get the papers, and then you have to go another 40 some miles back home depending on where you end up. Unless you end up further away, closer to Toledo, then you have to go 60 some miles. I have no idea if we got any mail, but I do need to mail that out. Well, everyone, I'm going to stop it right here. Please like.